So I don't know. So speaking of moms as well, so I don't know about you. You know, we came from an era when, you know, these days, these terms, you know, we will be abused. You know, like the comment how we were disciplined most likely in that time, you know, they call it abuse these days. But one thing that struck me one day, I was talking to my mom about just disciplining kids or whatever, and she was like, yeah, I feel fathers should never hit their daughters.
I never hit my daughters.
Right. But as my mom being as violent as she was, I was just caught off guard by it though. She like, yeah, fathers never beat their daughters. And I was like, could that teach them to be abused by men later on, whatever? And I was like, but does that mean I'm conditioned to be abused by women now? I don't really get that.
100%.
And of course, my mom thinks she's exceptions to every rule. Well, I don't, maybe for other niggas, but not you, because I'm the better parent. All right, got it, cool. Checking out. But
the gaslighting is real. Maybe for other kids, but not you.
Yeah. Lena logic. Yeah, Lena math. But
Lena logic got to go in the t-shirt.
But at the same time, dead ass, before that moment, I never even thought about it. Mind you, that was before I even had Quinn, I believe. Maybe she was just born. I don't know. It was very early on, a couple of years ago. But I knew, even before my daughter was born, I wasn't going to beat her. We breaking that generational curse, and that's cool. Not that I feel my mom was wrong. I feel, for the most part, she was in bounds, for the most part. So I'm cool with it. But we don't need to carry that over. She good. But it wasn't necessarily tied to her being a girl, though. Because if I really felt that way about it, then I like, my girl got to beat her then. If I felt that strongly about it, whatever.
Right.
But I never thought about, oh, no, because she a girl. I could never. And because my mom beat me, so I don't really get the, you know, double standard of that necessarily. So what are your thoughts? Do you think it is a double standard? Like, can moms beat sons?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, I think exactly with your logic that you
got. So it is both sides.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not even just, it don't even got to be physical abuse. If a mom talked down to her son, she's conditioning her son to be okay with being talked down to by a woman and being emasculated, because it starts with her, and the example that she set makes him think that it's okay. Because if the person that's my mom, she had me, she talked to me like this, and she loved me, then you love me, then it must be okay for you to talk to me like that too. See, where though the reason I never tolerated disrespect from women, it was always so easy for me to set a boundary because my mom never talked to me like that. So it was foreign to me. It was like, hold the fuck up. Like, what the fuck
What is happening?
Like, what the fuck is going on? Because my mom always, son, you could do it. Son, you amazing, you great. You follow what I'm saying? Like,
this person talking to.
So when I start hearing pussy, this bitch, that whoa. But now what I will say will offset it a little bit with the fact that I grew up with sisters and they didn't give a fuck. But the fact of the matter is, it was like, I could dissociate that from love.
Right.
That was just sibling shit. Like, you feel me? I fight my sisters as a kid. You feel me? You don't really think you were really fighting a girl or winning, losing, whatever. But when it was my mom, it's like, if she was like talking to, I've seen people that I grew up with, moms call them stupid and dumb, and you're a follower, you so stupid, you don't know what you're doing, and you never gonna be nothing. And it does something to them psychologically. So now when they hear it, they get so, you numb yourself to it, right? You're just like, I don't even care. That level of abuse becomes tolerable. So now you tolerating being emasculated, and even if you feel like it don't affect you, it's so deep embedded into you that you numb to it because you heard it growing up. For me, that never happened. So it was so foreign to me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not dealing with this. I'm out. I tell women off the rip, look, you're allowed to express yourself in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but it's not about, the shit you say will be used against you. And the way it's going to be used, because I will remove myself. It's like, you're not going to tell you, I set the rules from the rip, the boundary, not even say rules, boundary. Bitch, pussy, all that. Like, you could get mad, you get frustrated, get flustered, you could talk passionately, say whatever you got to say, express yourself. But when you start coming at my character and saying certain shit, I'm out. Because that's just the end all be all. That's my boundary. But if a man had his mom cooking his character since he was a little boy, yeah, it's the same type of abuse. Whereas though, vice versa, if the dad is beating the shit out of his daughter, he's conditioning her to think it's okay for a man to hit a woman. The crazy thing is, and this might not even be a hot take, my youngest daughter right there, I was so blessed to have my oldest daughter because I never used to take her to the bathroom. And I know people like, what's your daughter? I never even thought like that, but the fact of the matter is, I still never wanted to create the condition of, like, my mom never even let, like, my sister sit on men's laps and all that. So it's like certain things that it don't got to be weird going into it to be preventative. So it's like, I didn't want to create certain normalities of like, oh, well, my dad washed me up. And it's like, yeah, when she was a baby, I did it. But after a certain while, no, you going to wash yourself up, or your sister going to do it, because I want to condition her to understand, like, no, I don't want no man in the bathroom with you. Even if it's me, if I don't want to be the exception to it, even though I know I'm your father, I still want to condition it to be like, well, my dad don't come in the bathroom, so this got to be not normal, like shit like that. And it's like, I say all that to say, like, we do condition our kids to accept and tolerate, have boundaries or not have boundaries based on how we treat them or what we do. So if you a dad and you beat your kids, beat your daughter, yeah, she gonna become susceptible to abuse. Or it could be the exception where she be like, oh, I'm not never letting a man hit me because my dad beat the shit out of me when I was young. But I don't see no reason to hit her. As a man, you gotta learn how to navigate and discipline with, see, because when we hear the word discipline and chastise, we automatically think of physical abuse. You can chastise somebody, it just means punish. Discipline, chastising, and discipline really should have a positive connotation and not a negative connotation. So I'm just use chastise because that's flat out punishment. If you want to chastise somebody, you don't got to do it with using physicality. You can chastise them with their words. My daughter, my witness, she'll say, my dad, well, he won't beat me. But she don't play with me. Why? Because I chastise her in other ways. Or you like that iPad? Let me get that. Or you don't want to stand in the corner? Go stand over there. Or you don't want to write down, I will not X amount of times? Go.
And the key is no remorse about it. Too.
No remorse. Give no fucks. Like, absolutely not. Like, I enjoyed, we was on our phone yesterday waiting for the movie to start. She was pissed in the backseat. You lost your iPad. It's not on me. It's not on me to let you get my other phone, my work phone, because you lost your iPad. No, don't lose your iPad. Me and your sister going to sit here and enjoy our electronics that we protected. And now you know what make her think, all right, when I get my next iPad, I'm not going to lose it. So it's ways to chastise and punish and discipline your kids and without hitting them. That don't make you a gentle parent. Like, you don't gotta, like, and then it's like the whole verbal thing is like, yelling don't mean you getting the message across to your kids. Like, I don't have to, I yell, but not in a way that's like, I have to. It's like, I'm more so like, come on. My come on works more than me even yelling. Me saying, like, come on, stop playing with me. Just the boundary that's set behind that, the amount of punishment that's set behind that makes it like, you know what? I ain't about to play with this man.
And you know what I would say too? I feel like typically, or at least I'll just use myself and versus how my girl, my mama always does it. I feel like whenever I do yell, it's more so about behind an action. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's like, or like, yo, sit down or whatever. Where I feel my girl and my mom, the mom should just be never ending, like just belaboring points. You're not even making, the point has been made. You're not even the action. It's not even an action attached. You're just fucking bitching now. Like, okay, we get it. And I was like, I think
as a parent, or you just saying in general?
Both. But I remember when I got to the age of my mom where I was like, yo, like, can you please just go back to hitting me? Like this,
just yelling shit.
Just
nagging shit.
The beat would have been over by now.
Yeah,
like,
this no shit. I gotta listen to this shit.
Right.
Beat my ears.
But back to the exception though, that's again, I thought it was interesting when she said it. I'm just like, so we had different experiences. So my mom, I definitely play about that verbal abuse shit. That's anything. Talking down to your kid, that's fucking anything. But my mom was definitely violent though. So it's like,
I've got whoopings before.
All right, fair.
Yeah, I ain't say my mom ain't whoop me. I never said that. I said she ain't talk to me down.
Okay,
I got my ass whooped.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, but okay. So let's speak to that then. So even though we both got whoopings, we also never tolerated or thought that was cool to get hit by women.
I eventually set a boundary. I don't know if you did. Like, eventually, I stopped the whooping. It's like, I put an end to it. Like, and I didn't do it by grabbing the belt or it was just like, I think she might have whooped us one time and we just didn't cry. She just knew at that point she had to get a man. My stepmom came around. Fuck.
So you stopped with her, but
he ain't whoop us.
Oh, okay.
That nigga, he disciplined us.
Okay.
He knew how to discipline us as young boys. Like my older brother, I got an older brother, he disciplined us. Make us stand in the corner, hold the paint can, do push-ups, sit in the, like he did things, like he'll pluck us. My older brother would pluck us and little shit like that. But just that presence of a man, we were just scared. So it was like, whatever he say, we're gonna listen. And then eventually it formed us and shaped us to be good men.
My stepdad ever punched the shit out of me a few times though. Like,
see, my dad, like he a little thorough. So I wasn't really, and my dad like was outwardly thorough. So it was like a secret.
Right.
So he beat my brother. My stepdad beat my brother one time, but my brother was extremely like disrespectful. We wasn't the best kids. We disrespectful. But my brother he knew how to hit the button. Like, he was good. Like, super sarcastic, super Virgo-ish. I don't even know what that means.
He was gifted.
He was gifted at what he did. You know what I mean? And he got him one time. My stepdad beat his ass. And that was the only time. But my mom gave him dominion over the house. So she said I don't really want you to hit my kids, but I don't know, that one time he got his ass beat. Like, she